Anyways, what's up, y'all? Show some most traditional back in the video. We got that boy Cheats. Yeah, I really liked it. The what's it called? What's his was the gym school stuff. That's what it was. Gym school or the movies. One of them was his. But if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow our social media. It's gonna pop on the screen. We is on the road to 500. Let's see what's going on with this. How do they still exist? And a lot of stores I be still wondering how they exist to this day. Don't know how and don't know when. But hey, who knows? They might have loyal fan base.
America has a complicated relationship with consumerism and capitalism. Like, we've built entire cities around shopping malls. We put Bed Bath & Beyond coupons in a kitchen drawer and never touched them for 6 years. We let Spirit Halloween squat inside dead storefronts for 2 months. Why do we even subject ourselves to walking into some of the worst stores of all time? I genuinely don't understand how some of these places are still open. Not in like a deep philosophical way, just like, who's still going? Who's looked at Five Below and thought, yeah, this is great. Who's keeping Party City alive? I need to.
Now, I don't know what they talking about. Five Below Five Below is a hit or miss. Sometimes, especially with their chargers or with their microphones or whatever you trying to get in there, it's a hit or miss. Sometimes it just depends.
So today we're going through the worst stores to shop at. We're not just gonna be like talking about the vibes, but actually bad, like overpriced, misleading, structurally confusing, or straight up unpleasant to exist inside of for more than 4 minutes. Starting off, we've got Five Below. We're starting here because I feel personally wronged by this store, and I've been sitting on it. Their entire pitch, the only reason this place exists is in the name. Things cost $5 or below. That's the deal. You agreement between a store and a customer, except at some point they added a section called Five Beyond, which is not $5.
I never see this. I ain't lying to you. I never saw this before. I ain't lying to you. But Five Below, I mean, you can get some Lego pieces from Five Below. I'm not gonna hold you, but never ever in your life, I say Five Below trying to get one of them cheap plastic toys things. Never do that.
It's 10, 15, sometimes 20, and it's not like in a different part of the store or color coded. It just kind of sits between the same shelves next to the $3 slime kits and the off-brand earbuds. A small sign that says Beyond, like that explains anything. So I bought a Bluetooth speaker thinking that it was $5. It was 14. I felt like an idiot at the register. The cashier didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. I just paid it and left. And that's on me for not checking the tag. I just hate it so much. The stuff that is actually $5 is a real gamble. Sometimes you'll get something that's deep.
Yo, this song sound like Peter Griffin said, I'm about to buy more money. The bank's about to ask me, but I got a credit card. Down. I'm gonna open another bank account because I don't got no credits in yet. Like, if y'all know what I'm talking about, what Quagmire and Peter were making songs and stuff. That's what it sounds like.
You feel great about it. Like, I bought like a phone stand one time and I still have it. It's totally fine. But I also bought a charger cable that stopped working before I got home.
Hey, don't get no charger from Five Below. I'm gonna just tell y'all, don't get no charger from Five Below. You gonna waste your time and energy getting a charger at Five Below. I'm gonna just tell y'all that. You might as well just go to Walmart or go to Target. Or like Target, Walmart, or one of those, bro. But how the one we got in Baton Rouge, there's like 3. They got 3 Targets in different places. Well, the first Target, the Target that me and my twin brother be going to, when we was going to it, it was a Target, Five Below, a GameStop, and it was like Bath and Body Works, and then like across the next street off of that, it was a Walmart right there. Then they had like, I think it was like a gaming wear thing that you go buy some games, like old games on there and stuff like that. It's just a lot of stuff.
not survive the car ride, didn't even make it to my house. The stores also always have at least one section that looks like it got hit by a tornado. It's always the half-empty shelves, and you have the products in the wrong bins, one shoe on the floor that doesn't seem to belong to any pair nearby. I think this just has to do with the type of clientele that Five Below attracts. 13-year-olds coming from low-income households that love demolishing stores for some reason. Forget China, I'm pretty sure Five Below is where COVID started. Like, it was probably some toddler chewing on some random thing, and they got like a weird sickness from it, and it spread across the country. So I don't hate this store, but I don't fully trust it either. Moving on, we've got GameStop. Now, GameStop has been dying.
GameStop is not bad, but the downside of GameStop, bro, is low-key like trying to return, like, sell a game and stuff like that. Cause if you like, bro, trying to sell a game and stuff like that, it's ought to be $15 or $22. Somehow, some way, yes, the new Xbox that I just got is about to be $35. You telling me I pay about $60 or $100 for this whole console and the controllers and all that, and I don't want to play it no more, and I want to sell it? And you telling me this about to be $35? Nah, bro. But yeah, I'm not gonna hold you. I do need to go back to GameStop because I got to get the rest of the Digital Circus crew. It's at GameStop. I gotta go get it. But yeah, GameStop. I don't think people would never stop going to GameStop though, because a lot of people, GameStop would have a lot of new additions to the stuff. They'll have more games and stuff like that. So I mean, I don't think GameStop would never run out of like business. I don't know.
For something like 8 years, and it refuses to actually die, which is kind of impressive in a depressing way. Like, this company only exists at this point because it was like memed back into existence by the pump and dumping stock market thing with the help of Reddit. So I'm not sure what they exist for now. Like, I was there last month because I wanted a physical copy of something I used to play when I was a kid, thinking that maybe they still have games there, but I was wrong. They have 3 employees on shift. One of the guys is helping someone, like, explaining why the value of their $10,000 Pokemon card is $4. One of them is stocking shelves in the back, and there's like a third guy who's trying to help people get signed up for their GameStop monthly subscription. I told him I wasn't interested, and this guy told me about it anyway for like 90 seconds. There's a point system with discounts and trade-up bonuses, but it's 2026. I can't think of any reason I would actually go back to GameStop after this moment. That's like the whole GameStop experience, by the way. Like, the prices are also generally difficult to understand. Used games that you can get on decisions because the
statues do be clean though. If you really want to have a cool room, or if you want to, like, if your kid's into like Dragon Ball Z, I mean, GameStop will be the spot to go to. But I want to see you gonna spend a bag in there trying to get some them little action figures, like stand up things. You gonna spend like a little bag. I'm not gonna hold you.
People who still shop at GameStop are exactly the kind of people who already know how bad the prices are and will tell you immediately. It's funny because the game I was trying to buy was actually being traded in by, like, I think the only other person there. It's Red Dead Redemption 2 for the Xbox 360. So if you think about it, I could have just removed GameStop and paid this guy in cash, right? He gets a good deal, I get a good deal. GameStop doesn't touch anybody in their butthole, except that's exactly what they did. Now, it would have been weird for me to, like, stop the guy in the middle of his transaction and say, hey, like, can I buy that off you? Because I just feel like we get in trouble or something. I don't know, trespass from GameStop, which is not even a bad thing, but, you know, you don't want the cops involved. But yeah, this guy got like, what, 10 or 20 bucks for the game that I ended up paying 34 or 25 for. I don't know. It was ridiculous. I pretty much watched them pocket money for doing nothing. And it's not even like the poor employees that are getting paid minimum wage get a cut of this. It's all going back to the corporate overlords. But honestly, the pivot to them selling like Funko Pops and Pokemon cards says a lot. Like, they really know they're not a game store anymore. I am going to, I told my friends this, I am going to have a Funko Pop collection. I got to, bro. The Funko Pops be looking cool. It's something I need to have in my collection, though. Okay, I'm not going to hurt it. They're just kind of a hobby shop that's used to sell games, which is fine, but I guess it's just sad to watch what happens over the course of several years in real time. Like, I'm sure if you've had a GameStop in your hometown, it probably closed up and, like, something came in place of it, which is very sad, because I will be honest with you guys. That happened down here in freaking Burley.
Pizza Hut, bro. It used to be right by Pizza Hut. Used to be right by Family Dollar, bro. And when I was little, and they shut that down. And the only time you could go to get some Pizza Hut is at Port Island, bro. I gotta go all the way in Port Island just to go get some Pizza Hut. Then going to Domino's. Sometimes I don't even want no Domino's. I want Pizza Hut. And Little Caesar, I gotta go all the way in Baton Rouge to go get some Little Caesars. Like, golly, can't wait for lose with this. Hey, bro, at least we got to raise the canes down here, though. I ain't tripping on that, though.
Up and like something came in place of it, which is very sad because I will be honest with you guys, I feel like GameStop could have and should have been a spot for nerds to meet, kind of like Starbucks for Steam users, but yeah, I don't know, the money wasn't there. Sad. Moving on, we've got Bath and Body Works. Now I have
all right, now Bath and Body Works, the only time you should, as a man, go to Bath and Body Works is unless you buying your girl something, or unless you buying yourself to smell good. That's the only two times. You should not be on Bath and Body Works every single day. This is like a once in a while, like probably like holidays, Valentine's Day, your anniversary, Christmas, who knows, best friend day. You just never know, bro. I'm gonna just keep it a nice good buck with you. That's the only time I would only pull up to Bath and Body Works is for Christmas, Valentine's Day, best friend day, or your birthday. That's the only time I'll go to Bath and Body Works. On God.
To be careful here because there's a lot of people who genuinely love this place, and you got people who treat it like whenever there's a sale, it's a national holiday. These girls know the candle names by heart, and I'm not trying to fight these people, so close your ears if you're one of them. But the price...
That strawberry pound cake candle? I give you that. Hey, that bitch smell good. It smell good. It smell delicious. Delicioso.
Is designed to feel like a deal without actually being one. So do not ever go here if you are with a girl, because a candle is somewhere around $20-something normally, but if you buy 10, it...
Yeah, but I ain't lying to you. Online is way worse. Oh, God. They hit you with the tax fee and the delivery fee and stuff like that. At this point, I might as well rather just go ahead and freaking just like go in person and just buy freaking 20 of them candles, bro. Buy like two candles for $40, and then buy all the rest of the assumption, like the lotion and the sprays and stuff like that. That's going, bro. I ain't lying to you. As a man, you gonna rack up at least about $200 in that Bath and Body Works. I'm not gonna hold you. You gonna rack up about at least $200 unless they got the sales and stuff like that. It's still then, man. I don't know, bro. I'm gonna just tell you, you gonna rack up about $200, especially if you spend it on your girl or you got like a best friend that you love to death. You're gonna spend about at least $200. I ain't lying.
Drops to like 8 or 9 each. So the optimal move is to always buy in bulk, which means you're never just buying one candle, you're buying 10 candles, then some lotion, which is sitting on the table near the entrance, then like a wallflower because like, you know, it was on sale. So you've spent like $160 on things that smell nice. Girls love this shit. Girls will defend Bath and Body Works like it's their religion, but it's not really a good deal. Like you have to buy in bulk, so you think you're getting a discount, but you wouldn't have bought in bulk if you weren't getting a discount, so it's kind of like not really a discount. Either you get what I'm saying or you don't. The scent situation when you walk in is also a lot to process. Your brain sort of pauses for a second while it calibrates, and I personally can't walk past the store in the mall without coughing. Some of the stuff does smell nice, other stuff just smells wrong. I don't know. I respect the business model, but I feel like it's just not for people.
That's probably like the first thing. It depends. If you're going up ways, down ways, or it just depends though. If you're going like the entrance to the mall, the first thing you're seeing is food, nothing but food. But as soon as you taking a right, that's Bath and Body Works is right there. And all my people in Baton Rouge that know what I'm talking about, bro, you know what I'm talking about. Bath and Body Works is right there. And the Auntie's pretzels twist is down. You got to go down and go get them pretzels, bro. And then GameStop is upstairs. I think JD is upstairs. No, JD got to be downstairs, huh? No, upstairs. Then they got other shoe spots too, and like that.
who like money or like saving money. It's for girls that want to do impulse purchases because of their like sinuses being stimulated. All right, moving on, we've got Spirit Halloween. Now, Spirit Halloween exists for maybe 8 weeks a year and somehow still...
I never knew about no Spirit Halloween. So I don't even think we got that down here, to be honest with you.
Manages to be one of the more frustrating shopping experiences of the whole year. Every Spirit Halloween is inside a building that used to be something else, like a Pier 1, a Bed Bath & Beyond, a Toys R Us. The ghosts of the previous tenant is always there, like the old shelving units that don't quite fit the new inventory or the layout, that like faint lingering smell of whatever used to live there. The costumes are way more expensive than they look. Like, why am I buying a $90 Halloween costume that is a thin piece of fabric? I can just throw on a little white bed sheet over my head and try to be a ghost, call it at that point. I just don't like it. Like, a costume made of very...
But them people do be buying them $90 costumes just to wear it one time, bro. Like, why is you wearing that costume just for the one time, bro? There's no point in you wearing that costume in general.
Thin material packed in a plastic bag that will not survive more than one wear. And if it has a licensing fee and isn't just some generic costume, then you're really fucked. Anything that's like Nintendo or DC or Marvel is gonna be at least double what it should be. I do like the vibe of Spirit Halloween. Like, I think it's just because I like Halloween in general. And the stores are cute. Like, every store has at least 3 motion sensor animatronics, like, placed specifically in walking paths, just to like scare people or give grandmas heart attacks. So it's like, the potential's there, they just need to not be robbing everyone who walks in. It's weird because people have been saying like every year that Spirit Halloween is gonna collapse, but every year it comes back. Like it's surviving the retail apocalypse by squatting inside dead storefronts for 8 weeks and then vanishing. Like, it makes sense.
That might be another worse spot to be actually going to the apocalypse. I'm not gonna hold you. Whoa, wait a minute. Why they put this like, man? Hold on, wait, man. Yeah, nah. My mouse accidentally clicked it when I was trying to pause it? Man.
I guess I get it. Like, if you show up even close to Halloween, there's nothing left in that store. Like, people really do clean them out. Like, the logistics involved in this store are pretty impressive. This store is honestly not that bad, just lower their prices. This next one is just Spirit Halloween, but 10 times worse, and I'm pretty sure most of these have gone out of business by now, but we're talking about Party City. This one has all of the inflated costs that Spirit Halloween has.
I know, they still got a Party City down here. I'm not gonna... Party City still going down. People only, bro, you know how many people birthdays throughout the year? A lot.
Any of the pizzazz. I cannot remember a single time I left feeling like something went smoothly. Like, something's always off. Like, I don't understand how anyone can spend more than $20 a year at Party City. It does not make sense. Everything that it makes sense for Party City to sell, Spirit Halloween does better. And then for the rest of the stuff they sell, there's always some other store that does it better, like napkins or balloons or whatever. These are all things you can get at like a general convenience store or like a Target. And
yeah, I hate to say this, but I ain't lying to you. If you really want to go get some birthday balloons, go to Dollar Tree.
City knows this. Like, they've been closing locations. There was a bankruptcy filing at some point, I think. The whole trajectory is just sad and also incredibly predictable, and I don't know why they haven't figured out a way to actually compete. Like, maybe they should start a subscription service and start selling Pokemon cards like GameStop. Listen, I still shop at some of these places occasionally, but a lot of these stores are just dying, and it's sad to see. It's like a wilted flower. I guess just retail is in a generally rough place right now. Like, half these stores feel like they're running on pure inertia. No one's really made a decision about the direction of these stores in years, and they're just open today because they were open yesterday. But yeah, if you think a store should be next on the list, drop it below. I'm curious what you guys have got. Follow me on...
Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow our social media pop on the screen. We is on the road to 5 planet. I'm out. Love y'all. Be safe. And don't do no stupid stuff.